Hi, I'm Sam Goldman from Hot Yoga Auburn, and I'm on a mission to help people find abundant energy and feel ageless with concepts that are simple, easy, and fun. Breathing exercises, yoga, Pilates, meditation. I am happy to be your guide. Welcome to the studio. Here's a breathing exercise that's simple, easy, and fun. Ocean breath. Inhale by your nose, palms face up. Exhale by your mouth, palms face down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, take in fresh energy. Exhale, let go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This exercise can also be done standing with an even greater range of motion if you have it. You can try your feet hip width apart. Inhale. Exhale. Might feel a little dizzy. Inhale. Exhale. Hi, I'm Sam Goldman for Hot Yoga Auburn, and a lot of the exercises that we do in class can be done in a chair. For example, sit with your feet hip width apart. You can try half moon with one arm only. You can use the other hand to support yourself using the chair. So rotate your palm in one direction or the other direction so you can feel what's working for you. Lift up and gently stretch to one side and feel a wonderful feeling of stretching down one side of the body. And then come back up, switch your arms. You can grab the base of the chair for support. You can have the palm turned in. You can have the palm turned out. What's working best for you? Lift up, gently stretch to one side, feeling a wonderful feeling of stretching on one side of the body. Now the same can be done standing. Hands in prayer. Look in the mirror. Contemplate for a moment. Salute to the sun. Let's get started, please. Arms stretch up towards the ceiling. It's an upward stretch. Really lift up, chest up, stretch up. And now a backward bend. Lift your chin, lift your chest. Drop your head back, soften your glutes, micro bend your knees, push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back. Inhale, come back up. Stretch up, hinge from your hips, go down with your back as flat as you can. Hands on the thighs if you need to. Eventually hands on the floor and forehead to your knees. Carefully squat down with your heels in the air, rounded spine, forehead to your knees. Right leg steps back, head up. Left leg steps back, you're in high plank, shoulders away from the ears. You can have the knees on the floor if you need to. Left arm rotates up towards the ceiling, opening your chest and rib cage. Left arm down to the mat. Take the weight in the left arm, and now right arm, reach up, chest up, stretch up, right arm down to the mat. From the high plank to the low plank, where you're hovering in the air. Top of the feet on the floor if it's available for upward facing dog. Shoulders down and back, look up and look back. Carefully back yourself up into downward facing dog. It's okay to bend your knees, have your heels in the air looking towards your belly. Bring yourself back to the high plank position. You could also have your knees on the floor. Right foot steps up in between your hands, both hands on the floor, forehead to your right knee. Left foot steps up to match the right foot, both hands on the floor, forehead to your knees. Stomach in, carefully come back up to standing position with your hands in prayer. Take a moment to make sure you have your balance. There's 2 more steps. Arms stretch up towards the ceiling, upward stretch, lift up, chest up, stretch up, backward bend. Lift your chin, lift your chest, drop your head back, soften your glutes, micro bend your knees, push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Inhale, come back up. Hands in prayer, arms down by your side. Half moon pose. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Stretch up towards the ceiling several times, right and left. You should feel stretching down both sides of the body, all the way up to the fingertips. In other words, you're trying to lift up, stretch up from the lowest part of the spine. When you can't stretch anymore, stop in the middle. Elbows locked, arms with your ears, chin away from your chest. Inhale, stretch up. Slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows or the knees. Push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, trying to create a tremendous stretching on the left side of your body. You should feel it from the fingertips to the toes. Hips forward, upper body back, weight on your heels. Push your left hip forward to keep your two hips in one line. Right shoulder forward, two shoulders in one line. Come down, push and push and push. Inhale, come back up. Lower ribs pulled inward, tailbone pointing downward. Inhale, stretch upward. Slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows or the knees. Continuously push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching on the right side of your body. You should feel it inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes, hips forward, upper body back, weight on your heels. Push, right hip forward, keep your two hips in one line. Left shoulder forward, two shoulders in one line. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, come back up. Backward bending, don't be afraid. Take a deep breath, fill your lungs, and drop your head back as far as it goes. Keep your chest lifted. Take another deep breath. Stretch out from the lowest part of the spine and drop your head back. Lift your chin, lift your chest, soften your glutes. Push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Look back, go back, more back. Inhale, come back up. Bend your knees, carefully go down. Hands on the thighs if you need to. If you're able to, hands on the floor. If you can get your stomach on your thighs, your back muscles will know that they can relax. If you're not able to get your stomach on your thighs, I would recommend you be very mindful, very gentle, very easy about what you're doing. Hands to feet pose. Grab your heels from behind underneath your heels. If you can't grab the heels, don't worry. Elbows behind your legs and grab where you can. Touch your stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees. Eventually, face on the legs below the knees. No room for light gap or air between your body and your legs. Eyes open. Slowly, gently roll the body weight forward into your toes. Arms down by your side. Half moon pose. Feet together. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Lower ribs pulled inward, tailbone pointing downward. Inhale, stretch upward. Slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows or the knees. Push your hips to the left, outside your comfort zone, creating a tremendous stretching on the left side of your body. You should feel it inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes, chin away from your chest, arms with your ears, left hip forward, right shoulder forward, without twisting. Come down, push, push, push. Inhale, come back up. Lower ribs pulled inward, tailbone pointing downward. Inhale, stretch upward. Slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows or the knees. Push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility. Trying to create tremendous stretching on the right side of your body. You should feel it inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Hips forward, upper body back, weight on your heels. Right hip forward, two hips in one line. Left shoulder forward, two shoulders in one line. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, come back up. Backward bending, have no fear. Stretch up, deep breath, fill your lungs, drop your head back as far as it goes. Lift up from the lowest part of the spine and arms back. Keep your chest lifted, soften your glutes, micro bend your knees, push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Inhale, come back up. Bend your knees, carefully go down. Hands on the floor, feet flat. Move your hips right and left, right and left, right and left. When you bring your brain below your heart, it creates an inversion, good for your blood pressure, good for your blood sugar. You might already be noticing the differences and the fresh energy that this creates for you. Hands to feet pose, elbows behind your legs, grab where you can. If you can't grab the heel, grab the ankle or the calf muscle, elbows behind your legs. If your back is tender, I would recommend no pulling at all, just kind of breathe, hang out, and relax. But if your back feels good, you can pull, creating an assisted stretch. Stretch your upper body down. Stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees, face on the legs, below the knees. Continuously keep pulling. Pulling is the object of stretching. Eyes open, slowly, gently. Roll the body weight forward into your toes and try and touch your face on your legs below your knees. Stomach in, carefully disengage and come back up. Next is awkward pose. Open your feet 6 inches apart, heels invisible behind the toes. 6 inches gap. Please don't change the feet. Arms up parallel to the floor, 5 fingers together touching each other. Stretch your arms forward. Exhale, breathing. Suck your stomach in, hold it in, sit down, feet flat, like you're sitting in a chair, but stop yourself right before you go below the chair. Lift your chest up, bend your total spine, backward bending. Bring your upper body back. Suck your stomach in. 6 inches between your knees, toes, heels, hands. Chest up, chin up. Lean back, fall back, way back, more back, go back. Inhale, come back up. Good. Eagle pose. Arms over your head sideways. Right arm under your left arm. Cross at your elbows and twist like ropes. Thumbs facing you, little fingers towards the mirror. Continuously pull your elbows down towards the floor. Exhale, breathing. Suck your stomach in and sit down like you're sitting on a chair. Upper body back, stay down there. Right leg lift high up over your left leg as high as possible. Cross your legs and twist. Try to put your foot underneath behind your calf muscle. If it's not going, just point your toes in the right direction. Sit down and twist. Knees to the right, upper body to the left. Try to get your ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, everything in one line in the center. Foot is coming out, sit down, losing the balance, upper body back, stomach in, elbows down, upper body back at the end. Change, arms over your head. Left arm under the right arm, cross at the elbow, thumbs facing you, little fingers towards the mirror. If your shoulders are tender, be gentle. Pull your elbows down towards the floor. Exhale, stomach in, sit down like you're sitting on a chair. Upper body back, stay down there. Left leg lift high up over the right leg. Cross your legs and twist like ropes. If you're not able to wrap your foot underneath behind the calf muscle, it's okay. Try to point your toes. Sit down and twist like ropes. Slowly bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right. Ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, everything in one line. Foot is coming out, sit down. Losing the balance, upper body back. Stomach in, pull your elbows down. Upper body back at the end. Change, arms over your head. Arms down by your side. Standing head to knee. If your back is tender, I'll walk you through a variation. If you know what you're doing, you don't have to wait for me. Shift your weight to your left leg. Wipe your hands, interlock your 10 fingers. Start, grab your right foot in front of you. All 10 fingers underneath your foot. If you can grab your foot with both hands and no strain, then you can proceed to the next part of the pose. If you have any difficulty with your back or your hip, keep your body upright. Loosely hold your right shin with your right hand. Tiny little bend in your standing leg. Slowly bring your right knee out to the right, creating a nice stretch in the front of your hip. Balance, notice it, and experience that feeling of stretching for a little bit. Then bring your foot back to the starting position. If you still can't grab your foot, this is normal. Bring your knee higher. Bring it out to the side again. This is going to stretch the muscles behind your hip, and that might be the therapy you need. If everything feels good and you're kicking, you can bend your elbows down, bring your head down, touch your forehead to your knee, and as you balance, work on extending both legs. Inhale, come back up. Shift your weight to your right leg, wipe your hands, interlock your 10 fingers. Start, grab your left foot. If you can grab your left foot with both hands, no strain, then you can proceed at your rate. Otherwise, keep your body upright and loosely hold your left shin with your left hand. Tiny little bend in your standing leg. As you bring your left knee out to the left, you're creating a really nice stretch in the front of the hip. Notice it, feel it, experience it. And then bring your foot back to the start. If you still can't grab your foot, this is normal. Bring your knee higher. Bring it out to the side again. Now you're stretching the muscles behind your hip, and that might be the therapy you need. If you're kicking, you can bend your elbows down, touch your forehead to your knee, and as you balance, work on extending both legs. Inhale, come back up. Hands on the back of your hips, half a second backward bend. Let's try that again. Shift your weight to your left leg. Start, grab your right foot. If you can't grab your foot, hold your shin. As you bring your knee out to the right, you're stretching the muscles in the front of your hip. Feel it, notice it, balance there. Then bring your foot back to the start. If you still can't grab your foot with both hands, bring your knee higher, bring it out to the side again, stretching the muscles behind your hip. This might unlock the pose for you. If you're kicking, everything feels good, bend your elbows down, bring your head down, touch your forehead to your knee, and then you can work on extending both legs. Inhale, come back up. Shift your weight to your right leg, wipe your hands, interlock your 10 fingers, start, grab your foot. If you can grab your foot with both hands and no strain, go at your pace. Otherwise, hold your shin, tiny bend in your standing leg. As you bring your left knee out to the left, you will notice the stretching in the front of your hip. Balance there. Then bring it back. If you still can't grab your foot with both hands, bring your knee higher, bring it to the side again, stretching the muscles behind your hip. That might unlock the pose. If you're kicking, bend your elbows down, touch your forehead to your knee, and as you balance, balance. Inhale, come back up. Put the hands on the back of your hips, a little backward bend, standing bow. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, grab your ankle, hold the inside. Left arm up, tiny little bend in your left knee. Inhale, breathing, go. Bring your body down. Very little effort at first. Bring your body down. When you struggle to balance, kick, balance, and breathe. Notice a point where you're able to balance, you're able to breathe, and your whole brain shifts from an overexcited state to a more calm. Breathe normally and notice the whole central nervous system calms down. Kick back, kick up, kick harder. And when you're ready, inhale and come back up. Left hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body, grab your ankle, hold the inside. Right arm up in front of you, a tiny bend in your standing knee. Inhale, breathing, go. Bring your body down. I recommend very little effort when you start. Just find your balance. When you're struggling to balance is when you activate your kick. Find that point where you're breathing, balancing, and kicking, and try to notice all of these things happening at the same time. Breathing, balancing, and kicking. And then you'll notice your whole central nervous system coming into a more calm, relaxed state. Balance, breathe, and kick. When you're ready, come back up. Lie on your back, legs straight, heels touch, feet fall open, arms close, palms face up, eyes open, body's resting, breathing normal. Savasana, also known as the Repose. This is the position where all the body systems come back to normal very efficiently. Blood pressure, heart rate, circulation, energy level, everything is normalizing very efficiently in this position. Wind removing pose. Right leg lift up, interlock 10 fingers, grab 2 inches below your right knee. Pull the right knee all the way down to the right shoulder, avoid your rib cage. Left leg straight, left calf muscle touching the floor. Pull down harder, creating a tremendous discomfort in your hip joint and a maximum pressure in your lower abdomen. Change, arms and legs down. Left leg lift up, interlock fingers, grab 2 inches below your left knee. Pull your left knee all the way down to your left shoulder, avoid the rib cage. Right leg straight, right calf muscle touching the floor. If your calf muscle comes off the floor, flex, release your right foot. Chin down toward your chest, get your neck flat. Eventually, you get your knee all the way to your shoulder. Change, arms and legs down, both legs lift up, reach over the top. You can try knees and feet together. You can try knees and feet apart, or there might be some combination that works best for you. Feet together, knees apart, or knees together, feet apart. Just figure out how can you get your spine flat against the floor. Change, arms down, legs down, relax completely. If you're experiencing back pain today, we recommend that you roll over. Otherwise, feet together, heels together, flex your feet, heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale quickly, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Line your stomach for spine strengthening. Chin out, neck flat, hands underneath your shoulders. Feet together, heels together, top of the finger in line with the top of the shoulder, little baby finger in line with your deltoid. Feet, heels together, hip and leg muscle contraction. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up halfway. Elbows in, shoulders down. Use your triceps, create a 90-degree angle at your elbow joint, and then hold it there. Elbows in, shoulders down. Look up, look back, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then slowly down and relax completely. During the pose, you create muscular tension. When the pose is over, release any tension you can think of. Let's try that again. Chin out, neck flat, hands underneath your shoulders. Top of the finger in line with the top of the shoulder, little baby finger in line with your deltoid. Feet together, heels together, hip and legs contraction. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up halfway, elbows in, shoulders down. Look up, look back. Hold yourself in place using your triceps. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Slowly down. Relax completely. Arms out to your side like airplane wings, hands palms flat to the floor, feet together, heels together, hip and leg muscle contraction. Look up towards the ceiling, take in a deep breath, and now everything, arms, head, body, leg, everything lifting up from the floor, 747 taken off. Arms up, legs up, look up, lift up, chest up, come up, go up, arms back, fingertips line with the top of your head, hip bones, one thing touching the floor, rest of your body in the air. Chest up, look up, lift up, exhale, breathing, come up, more up, slowly down, and relax. Arms out to your side like airplane wings, feet together, heels together, hip and leg muscle contraction. Look up towards the ceiling, take in a deep breath, everything, arms, head, body, leg, everything lifting up from the floor. Arms up, legs up, look up, lift up, chest up, come up, go up, arms back, fingertips line on top of your head, hip bones, only thing touching the floor, rest of your body in the air. Chest up, look up, lift up, exhale, breathing, come up, more up, slowly down. Relax completely. Half tortoise. Kneel down position, knees together, feet together. Arms over your head, palms flat, cross your thumbs. Exhale, stomach in, squeeze your knees together as you go down. Forehead on the floor, hips on your heels, chin away from your chest, no pressure on your nose. If your shoulders are tender, don't force it. Otherwise, you stretch your arms forward at the same time, pulling your hips backward, creating a wonderful accordion stretch. Both sides of your spine, the upper spine and the lower spine. The upper spine is lengthening upwards, the lower spine is lengthening backwards. Squeeze your knees together, suck your stomach in, and come back up any way you can. It's safe for you. Turn around, lie on your back, and relax. So many people notice the more often they practice yoga, the better they sleep. And then I believe the health experts, when they talk about when your sleep improves, how so many aspects of your life improve. Feet heels together, flex your feet, heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Moving on to camel. Stand up on your knees, open your knees 6 inches, open your feet 6 inches, hands on the back of your hips, thumbs outside, fingers facing down. Take a deep breath, lift your chin, lift your chest, drop your head back, soften your glutes, push your stomach, hips, thighs forward, trace your eyes across the ceiling, go back halfway and stop. If you need to, stay there. If it's available, grab the heel. If you can't grab the heel, put the hand back on your hip. If you're able to, grab both heels. Push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Push, push, push. Now carefully put your hands back on your hips. Come back up. Lie on your back and relax. It's the maximum stimulation of the central nervous system, followed by maximum relaxation. Feet heels together, flex your feet, heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Second set, camel, open your knees a little bit wider, 8 inches, open your feet 6 inches, hands on the back of your hips, Thumbs outside, fingers facing down. Take a deep breath, push your hips forward, drop your head back, go back halfway and stop. You can stay there. Bring one hand down and grab the heel if you can. Bring the other hand down and grab the heel. If you can't grab the heels, then keep your hands on your hips. Take a deep breath and keep pushing your hips forward. Push, push, push. Hands on your hips, push your hips forward, come up. Turn around and line your back and relax. How quickly can you relax? How deeply can you relax? What if it was a race? Whoever relaxes the most wins. Feet heels together, flex your feet heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up. Grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Rabbit pose. Kneel down the middle. Reach back behind and grab your heels, thumbs outside. Pull on your heels, tuck your chin, curl in and go down. If you're not able to grab your heels today, you could have the hands on the floor in front of your knees. Take some weight on your head and slowly lift your hips up. Your neck might hurt a little bit. Shoulders away from your ears. Throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal, hips up more. Pull harder. Carefully come back up. Good for your glands. Lie on your back and relax. So many people with different glandular problems claim that yoga helps with the glandular health. Feet heels together, flex your feet heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. So kneel down position, grab your heels, pull, tuck your chin, curl in, go down, touch your forehead to your knees, take some weight on your head, lift your hips up, your neck might hurt a little bit, bring your shoulders away from your ears, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal, hips up more, pull harder, carefully come back up, lie on your back and relax, and you're training yourself to relax very quickly, very deeply, very efficient relaxation. Feet heels together, flex your feet heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee. Sit face forward, bring the right leg out and the left leg in, creating a 90-degree angle with your legs. If you have a lower body injury, you could have both legs out, making letter V. Arms over your head, turn to the right, grab your foot, try and touch your forehead to your knee. You might need to bend your knee quite a bit. If you're not able to touch your forehead to your knee, as close as you can without strain, and then push the knee down with the forehead. Inhale, come back up. Left leg out, right leg in. Arms over your head, turn to your left, grab your foot, touch your forehead to your knee. Everyone has a different body. You might have to bend your leg significantly. If you're not able to touch your forehead to your knee, it's okay. How close can you get? Inhale, come back up. Both legs in front of you. Lie back, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Inhale, sit up, grab your toes. Exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. 2 fingers, grab the big toes and walk your hips back until both knees lock, no knees. Pull on your toes, flex your feet, get your heels in the air. Keep your head up, your back flat, and your heels in the air. Then you can bend your elbows. Look forward, stretch forward from the lowest part of the spine. Eventually you'll get your elbows on the floor. Look into the mirror as you touch your forehead to your toes. Inhale, come back up on your back. and relax. Feet heels together, flex your feet heels on the floor. Arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up. Grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Spinal twist. If you have a lower body injury, you can have your bottom leg straight, or you can bend your right knee. Bring your left heel over the right knee corner, 2 hips flat, spine straight. Don't sit on your foot. Right arm over the top, you can hug your knee or elbow against the knee. Left hand on the floor at the base of your spine. Chest up, spine up, ribcage open. Look back behind you, look over your left shoulder, look way back, chin over your left shoulder. Twist your body left side all the way. Look over your shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Change, switch your legs. You can have your left leg straight or you can bend your left knee. Bring your right heel over your left knee corner. Left arm over the top, you can hug your knee or elbow against the knee. Right hand on the floor at the base of your spine. Chest up, spine up, ribcage open. Look behind you, look over your right shoulder. Look way back, chin over your shoulder. Twist your body right side all the way. Look over your shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Change. Lie on your back and relax. Breathing exercises help regulate energy. Feet heels together, flex your feet heels on the floor, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up, grab your toes, exhale, forward to the knee, elbow to the floor. Kneel down position, hands on your knees, chest up, spine straight, look at your belly, eyes closed, mouth closed. It's like blowing out a candle with the mouth closed. Shoulders relaxed, abdominal wall relaxed. Prepare. Begin. It would be so nice if you would clap for the other people. Thank you very much for your time. Turn around, lie on your back, and relax.
This is Christine. What problem has the class helped you with?
Anxiety and stress.
How long have you been practicing?
10 or plus years.
And what words of encouragement would you share with a new person?
Never give up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.